live. Let me see. I'm going to turn YouTube on my phone.
It says we're live.
Okay, so are you viewing it two ways?
No, I don't have the iPad right now, so.
Okay, so just where it says live. Okay. Let's see.
So I won't be able to see any comments, but you'll be able to see them.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to find where in the. Let's see. Oh, maybe this is it. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're live. We just went live. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm the one in the chat, right? Isn't that what we did last time? Like we figured out I'm the one in the chat. Okay.
Watching.
And I'm slow, like I'm 10 seconds behind on my phone.
Yeah, there's always like a lag or whatever.
Oh, that's so funny. I'll have to not look or I'll be like looking at it.
I know, watching yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me say hey so I can see. Okay. So the chat will just pop up there. All right. You would think I would remember, but I don't since last time.
Right. It happens. It's been how
Yeah.
long at this point?
Yeah, I don't know. There's somebody else in, but that might be my child or Chad in here.
Hey, peoples.
Yeah, hey, let us know who is in this chat.
It's NightshadeMoon with the Wild Witch.
That's right. Okay, yeah, let me put you as moderator. Let me see if I can do that here. Yep, add moderator. Yep, it's both my people.
There you go.
Oh, maybe I put him as, maybe he already is moderator. Let's see.
I don't know if you have to do it for every video or not.
I don't. All right, so Doglands, I have him as moderator. Let me see. Well, I've got Pagan. Hey, I don't see a little wrench by you, but I think I put you as moderator. I don't know. Anyway, I guess you want to wait to see if anybody else joins besides these two hoodlums.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, and then we can start talking about the spring equinox. If not, we'll just chit chat like we did last time. I had so much fun when we did it on the winter solstice.
Yo, tonight though, I can't be doing no 3 hours like we did last time.
Yeah, I know. I figured we would do like no more than an hour.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, because
I gotta be up ass crack of dawn tomorrow because we're getting our new dryer delivered. So
yeah, I've got to get up early anyway. You know, I get up early as crap anyway, and plus my kid is on here and he has to go to bed on time, and he wanted to stay, and watch.
Right.
So let me write, hey dude, because he's okay. Well, come on, people, let's join.
Right, let's go. You could probably share. You could probably share that too from your phone or whatever you're viewing the comments from.
How do I do that?
Usually, you click. It's with the description box, like it's in that little section. Like you should see like share and all this other little stuff, like little icons or whatever. It's not.
I don't have it.
It's not.
Let's see.
It's not in the down bar, but it's right there. Like close the little chat window.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you won't see it when the chat thing is up.
Okay, then share.
You can share it to whatever you know.
Then I can put it on Instagram, huh? Because that's the only thing I got is Instagram.
Get with the times, girl.
I know.
Yo,
all right, so
how flippin' amazing that Spring Equinox oil you made is. Like, yo.
Thanks.
Love it. It smelled, and the energy was just like a bam. Like, especially after, like, I felt it before, but then like, you put your intent in with it. Woo, it was like off the charts.
What? You can't see her? You can't see Nightshade? What?
Let me look on.
What? Hello? Hi.
Why can't you?
Can you see me?
Yeah, I see you.
But it's not showing the video? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
That's what Chad just said. So what do I do? He's coming in here to look and see because you got to be seen.
Yeah.
Can you hear her?
Yeah, I can hear her.
You just can't see her. Oh, I see her.
Oh, I see her now.
I was going to say, what's it look like from the video? Watch it.
I see you now. I mean, he sees you too, so I don't know. Maybe it was just a delay or something. It's Mercury.
But now I see her, but I don't see you. Maybe it switches for who's talking.
It does.
Fuck it. Let's just roll with it.
I think because I was talking, that's why he was only seeing me.
Oh, yeah, because it'll switch back and forth. If you're talking, you pop up, and then if I'm quiet, I'm in the, you know.
That's funny. All right, come join us on YouTube Live.
Yes, come watch. I don't even know that I could do anything while I'm in this call and share anything, you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that either.
I mean, I could pause the call and try to jump back in. Let me see. I don't know. I'm afraid. I'm scared. Hold on. Let me see. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
All right, good. As long as you can still hear me, right?
Yep.
If I
yeah, that's fine because I'm posting it right now. So let's see. I'm gonna tag some of my friends that's on Instagram. Yeah, I think the call, you're paused right now, but that's cool. All right, I'm jumping back over. Okay, so now I got to get this. Oh, here we go. Live chat. Got it. No, I think I lost her. I think I lost her. You can be on the video. Say, hey, this is Pagan Male. I'm sure that you just seen his face pop in the screen. You can check him out on Instagram. It is the Pagan Male. I will, after the chat, I will put his Instagram in the little description box if you want to check him out. I'll also put NightshadeMoon's information because she also has a YouTube channel. Yes, that's her right now. So I'm going to bring her back in. I'm telling her right now that I'm going to bring her back. So y'all bear with us. This is only the second time that we've done this. So we have a little bit of technical difficulties. So just be patient with us. And get y'all's asses over here. I know it's the spring equinox, but y'all need to come celebrate with us. All right, so can I invite her back?
Yeah.
Okay. What was there a problem with? Is mine grainy or something? What's the problem?
Just the camera. It seems like there should be a way y'all can split screen just so you can see both of y'all at the same time. Yeah, they're doing something else. Trying to get some work done.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I'm inviting her right now. But I messed her address up. Alright. So I'm inviting her. Maybe she will jump on in a second. I keep I'm just forgetting all kinds of stuff.
Holy fuck.
We got 4 people in here now. Hey girl, can you hear me?
Oh my god. Yep. Can you hear
me? Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm sorry. I didn't think it was gonna kick me the fuck out. Like,
no, that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't know either. Oh, can you read my shirt or is it backwards?
No, I can read it.
You see what it says?
Rock, paper, scissors, throw, punch. Fuck yeah.
Isn't that cool?
I like it.
Yeah, that is so funny. Okay, so we are back.
Yes, we're back.
So there are 4 people. I guess that's us 4.
Except me, because I'm not watching anywhere.
Oh, yeah, so we've got one other person.
Say hello if you're in the chat so we know who's here.
Yeah, and Dogland says that it's laggy, but I'm sorry. This is what we get. This is how it's going. We got Mercury retrograde going on, and it's just, well, it's okay. It's what it is. He came to tell me that it's laggy.
Oh, this full moon energy is crazy too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because for one, like we're at opposing forces. So the full moon is in Libra.
Right.
And it's a super moon at that.
Yeah.
So not only is it full, it's super. And then the sun just entered Aries today.
Oh, okay.
So Aries and Libra are like they're opposites.
Yeah.
Even if you look at the zodiac, so look at the wheel. So they're complete opposites. I mean, this Aries is one, yeah. and Libra is in the 7th house. I think Aries is in the 1st house, Libra's in the 7th house. So they're like polar opposites.
Yeah.
So it is some crazy energy, ain't it?
I guess with the Aries and the sun and all that shit, the sun that any Aries in your life will be like feeling themselves extra today.
Yeah. Hey, Shelly. Nightshade, we have Shelly 333 that just entered, and she said, "Hey, beautiful witches," and "Hey, beautiful Shelly."
Hi.
Thank you for joining us.
Yo, hold up. I'm sweating. The heat's on, and it's like blowing right at the back of my chair. I gotta get this hoodie off.
Okay, is it hot there?
No, not really. I mean, the temperature was okay today. Like, it was, I don't know, like 50-something as a high today, but it wasn't like real warm. Like, I was outside in like a hoodie and I was comfortable. And then when I was doing my garden stuff, I was like a little bit sweaty, but nothing like, like.
Yeah. Well, it was 73 here today.
I'm so jealous.
It was nice. It really was. Now, it's been warmer than this, but it actually was cooler today than it's been. It's been really warm here to where you wanted to be in shorts, outside. Yeah.
I'm trying to adjust my camera here.
I guess you can see me good. I don't know.
I can see you. It's dark in your witchy room too, so.
Yeah, it is. It's always dark in here. I've got all these candles going, but it's still dark. I've got to, whenever I'm doing workings and stuff, I'll turn, my lights off, and I have to light tons of candles so I can see my stuff, especially if I have stuff wrote down like correspondences and I need to read them all.
Right.
Oh, I have to light tons of candles because I can't see.
I have the lights on, and then I'll have like a shit ton of candles going too, just because otherwise it's too dark.
Yeah, I love candles too.
Me too.
I I know you don't need tools, you know, to witch, like
Right.
when you do workings and stuff, but I love tools.
I do too, you know.
You know, yeah, I love my crystals. I love herbs. You know, I'm about to use some herbs and essential oils and
Yeah.
candles and incense and all this good stuff.
Yeah, I definitely like the candles and my incense. The crystals, hell yeah, there's like crystals.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
excited though because I was hoping to be able to like set a big tray out into this full moon tonight and put a bunch of shit outside to like, you know, gather up the
Hmm.
light, but it's cloudy because it's going to rain all day tomorrow here, so it's cloudy.
Well, that's okay. I would still do. I mean, if you're afraid it's going to rain, can you put it in a windowsill
Yeah,
inside just so it can, you know, still absorb the energies?
yeah, I did put a couple things in the window here behind me, so hopefully they'll get some light.
Yeah. Whenever I get off, I have a little tray on my altar that has crystals in it, and I'll take it and put outside, and then I'll take stuff that you know, I'm afraid something might happen to overnight. I put all in the windowsill, line it up, you know, so it can charge.
Yeah.
Under the moon. Now, once I get off, I'm still going to go out. I don't care what time it is. I still will go out and one more time, you know, and get this energy because I started this morning when the sun rose. Was when the first time I did my work for the spring equinox. And so I started then, like I wrote my whatever I wanted to manifest.
Yeah.
I wrote it down before the sun rose. And then as the sun was rising, I lit it with a candle, you know, and burn it.
Right.
So then I did my meditations and yoga and got started that way. And then I did a few more things. And then when my kid got, you know, this afternoon after I got through babysitting, we did some more stuff. And then I still have to do my plant ally, my seed spell.
Yeah.
I still have to do it.
I
what?
I didn't do that yet. I was gonna put all my seeds out.
Oh.
Notifications were popping up on the top. No, I just I didn't do the seed yet either, but I wanted to put all my seeds out in the full moon too.
Yeah, I blessed mine already. Like I put it on a big ashtray that belonged to my grandfather.
Oh, okay.
And it's so old. It looks like alligator skin. I don't know what it is, but that's just what it looks like.
Right.
But it's really, really, really old. And so I put all my seeds on it and I blessed them and then I'll put them out. And all of these seeds are harvested from last year.
Okay.
So I put them out and then I have that, you know, ancestor energy going on too, which is cool. Look, Shelly says that she put her water bottles out for the moon water tonight. I mean, for the moon tonight. That's cool, Ash. I mean, Shelly, you're getting all that good energy.
Yes.
Do you have anything planned, Shelly, for the spring equinox, or did you do anything? Or are you planning on doing something? I know some people like to wait until the weekend, you know, to do their stuff. Let's see. I'm going to wait and see and tell you so you know, Nightshade, what she says.
Yes, definitely, since I can't. I didn't want to steal the iPad away from my man because he might be playing like a little game, whatever.
Oh, no, that's fine. I can read it to you. I got my phone going. I got the computer in the back if I need it. It's just I need to get a new desktop.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with it. Well, it's just older, you know. I think it's just old and slow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm using my laptop, but I like to use my desktop too. I guess I'm just old school.
No, I hear you. I need to get a computer. I don't have any kind of computer right now.
Yeah, but you got an iPad.
Yeah, the iPad, that's it. But eventually I'll get like a laptop or something.
Yeah, when I needed a laptop for school whenever I was doing school. Yeah. Well, when I started my medical degree, that's when I first got it. And now, which I do my schoolwork anywhere now for herbalism, wherever I can find time or place. I do it out in the woods, you know.
Yeah.
Wherever.
Why not?
Yeah, which I like going out in the woods and doing stuff anyway because that's where I can connect with the plants, you know, and like really talk to the plants. She should have seen me earlier today. I was sitting down and we have some cleavers, like a big patch of cleavers.
Right.
And there's some deadly nightshade. I always think about you every time I see it. We have some deadly nightshade around and I won't cut it down. And they already have black berries on it. on the bush. Yeah.
Picture and send me.
You want some? I've got like 3 big bushes.
No, just send a picture. I just want a picture.
Oh, a picture. I thought you said, I was going to say, I'll send you some. Yeah, girl, I harvest the hell out of it. I'm always harvesting it because I use it.
That's up to you if you want to send it, but.
Oh, yeah, girl, I can send you some. Let's see, chilling with the queen, Hecate, and my doggy. Oh, that's awesome. That's what Shelly said she's doing.
Nice.
Chilling with Queen Hecate and her doggy.
Yes. Yep.
So
I got my mother Hecate right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's Nightshade's goddess as well. That's awesome.
You know what's funny too? What I figured out with how the whole Mother Gaia and then Mother Hecate on top of it. I figured out, like, they finally told me what's what in a sense. So Hecate was like, listen, like, when it's the dark of the year and it's the winter and you're in the dark of yourself, that's when that's when I'm there, because I just get, like, in the wintertime, I go to sleep too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have that seasonal affective whatever, where, like, you just get depressed in the winter. That's totally
the winter blues.
Yes. And
you know what? I got a tea that's good for winter blues.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we can talk about that too.
Yeah.
But she's there with me, witching with me in the wintertime. But then when I come to life, when spring happens and summer, and I'm, like, at my full peak and happy, that's when it's all Mother Gaia.
But, you know, I can see that.
That's
dark. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, that makes perfect sense, too. I mean, that makes perfect sense. You know what? I've noticed, though, when I'm having trouble and, like, I really need to, maybe there's something that I need to go within myself. Maybe it's something I don't want to deal with, you know, so I keep, like, trying to avoid it or, so, you know, like, make little excuses.
Right.
That's when I notice I start getting messages from her, you know, like, even though she's not my goddess.
Yeah.
I work with her whenever I need to, like, that whip cracked, you know, that's what I feel like she's whipping me into shape, you know, like, it's not time to be nurturing, and, you know, like, it's like, so, you know, some goddesses are just real gentle and she's like, you need to deal with this and deal with this now so you can, you know, work on your spiritual evolution, you know, within yourself. Let's get it. Let's go. That's cool, though.
Yep. She's like, listen, bitch, we're going to do this now.
Yeah.
Right now, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe one day I'll have, like, my altar will be half and half. You know? Like, half Hecate, half Gaia. Or if they don't want to share, then, you know, one will have her time on the altar, you know, when it's that time of year, and then the other one will be, like, on the shelf above it maybe, and then just switch.
Yeah, and or you could even do 2, you know, if they both want, you could even do.
Yeah, true.
2, that's what I have stuff for Gaia and Airman. Yeah. And I'm just like, look now, I'm going to need y'all to work with me, okay?
Yeah.
Can we do this? But they're cool because they're in different, to me, they're in different aspects of goddess, you know, where it's crone and mother, you know, it's like maiden mother, not fully maiden, you know, it's kind of like that in between.
Yeah.
How it is. So it works perfect for me.
Yeah, I think Hecate is definitely crone for me, but Gaia, I'm not sure yet whether she's mother or maiden, but Hecate wants me to call her mother too, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but I swear that's part of the reason probably why we were just meant to, like, click like we have, because of, like, Gaia, and, like, we both have very similar interests, and our personalities are very, very, very similar.
Yeah. I know, that's what I was saying to the guys earlier, that we are just so much alike. You know, that, I mean, in our practice, everything, we're so much alike.
You just know more about herbs than I do, which is cool, though, you know.
And shoot, you know a lot more. You've been in witchcraft forever and a day.
Stop.
And you've been in forever. I've not been in that long, but I got into witchcraft because of herbs. You know, herbs is what drew me into this practice.
Yeah.
So I was already into herbs, and when I dove down that rabbit hole of herbs, Or it was like I didn't know
crap.
anything about plants I couldn't stop. You know, I'm just everything. And I know, you know what, my family probably get so sick of me because they're like, oh my God, you know, my knees hurting. And I'm like, oh, let me tell you, you can use this herb for that. Or, you know, oh my, I got this tickle in my throat. And I'm like, well, have you tried this herb? You know, or, you know, I'm taking this medicine and I'm tearing them up, you know, like, well, why? When you can use this and you can use this, you know, I'm always on everybody.
Yeah.
About, you know, just giving it a try because we are, I mean, that's what we are. I mean, the plants, you know, like they are there to help us. We are to help them. We are to, you know, protect this earth, protect them, help them thrive, and they're going to help us. You know, I mean, they are your medicine. They don't harm you. Now, I'm not saying they can't, you know, harm you because, yeah, there are plants out there that can definitely harm you. But the majority of them, you know, no, not if you take them how you are supposed to. You know, they are amazing and they are going to help you on, you know, any kind of healing journey that you're on, you know, physical, mental, emotional, it doesn't matter. You know, they're there. They're going to be rooting you on. And man, see, I could just talk about plants forever.
I know.
I love plants.
I know you do.
I know. You do too, though. You starting to use, you know, you starting to use plants more.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, I love it. Like I was in my glory today, getting them gardens and them flower beds and shit ready.
Yeah, digging in that dirt.
Oh yeah, I had my nails. I'm surprised they're not still black underneath.
Yeah, I know. That's I was looking at mine because I still have some. I got most of it out, but there is some way back in there.
My nails are short, real short right now, and I don't have fake nails on at the moment, so like it was easy to get it all out when I was like washing up. So,
you know, I have to keep my fingernails short because I'm always in dirt, and I can't stand to have some nasty ass looking fingernails. So I have to keep them short.
Yeah.
But I have to every week. And growing up, my fingernails, like I could bend them backwards. They were so thin, and I mean, just horrible. But I drink nettle every day.
Yeah.
And girl, my fingernails, that's what makes them grow like crazy.
Good. I
have to come every single week. Like your hair and your fingernails. Now, nettle will make grow like crazy.
Well, what about the rest of your body hair? Like, am I going to be shaving my legs and my armpits more often?
No, it helps. Nettle will help like with your skin, your complexion. It'll help with your fingernails, your hair. It won't be making you look like a chia pet or some shit or like Sasquatch.
Yeah, right.
But nettle is very nourishing too. It's a nourishing herb, you know. So it's got tons of vitamins and minerals.
I don't want to be shaving my snatch more than I have to.
No, you won't have to. You won't have to be, you know, like a cute pet.
Yeah.
Carving, getting a mullet.
I'm just keeping it real here.
That is so funny. So funny. So, what all did you end up doing today for the equinox or Ostara?
So today, I had that little like offering.
Oh, I seen that video.
I tried to be like as quick as shit.
It was so good. That was a great offering. Y'all need to check out her video. I'll put the link down below in the description box. It's an earth offering that she did today, and it is absolutely amazing. Y'all need to check it out.
So I wound up just like putting in like food that I have abundantly, like that I eat a lot. The house eat a lot. Like we do eat a lot of oatmeal, so I put some oats in there. I put some, oats I forgot to show on camera, so whoops. But like some the shelled hemp hearts, chia seeds, which we eat the shit out of them too. But you know, and then the dried roses were the roses I got for Valentine's Day that I dried, and you know, the pieces of the pine branches from our Christmas / Yule tree. I save those every year. So I had those in there, and like just this house blessing and protection oil that I made like years ago that I still am using because I made like this huge thing. You know, and just put a bunch of that stuff in there, and my ashes from my saging and all that stuff. That threw that in there, and you know.
I saved my ashes too and using stuff.
Well,
like all my smudges and, you know, smudges and that kind of like protective.
Yeah.
Anything protective, I save all those ashes. And then I put them in all kind of blends like that too. That's cool.
Yeah, I use the ashes of that stuff in my black salt when I make that
too. I do too.
Well, that's like your the incense cones that are in your star box. I have all that right here in that little disc that you set with it.
Oh my gosh, girl, there are so many herbs in that blend, those incense cones. Girl,
they smell good.
I was grinding and grinding and grinding, and then I ground some more.
Oh, I bet.
There were so many that I did roots, like multiple.
They're great though. I'm like, and I use 2 of them, but I love them.
They
smell phenomenal. Like,
don't they smell good? I love them too. I love the blend because, you know, I want like the Spring Equinox Ostara. I want that to be very floral and earthy, you know. So that's what I use. And a lot of those flowers are wild flowers that I picked. So most all of those are wildflowers. And then the oil, the Equinox oil, look how pretty. I got mine going too.
It smells so good.
It does. And all of that's natural too. How the color of that, you know, it's like that rosy pink.
Yeah.
That's from dragon's blood. I infused the oil with dragon's blood first, so it would be that pink color.
Yeah.
My
favorite.
Yeah, I knew that you liked dragon's blood, and then that oil I infused plantain. Did you notice it's like a light green color?
Yeah.
I infused plantain in it for like I did a double batch of it, so for like 16 weeks I did it.
Wow.
And then, but that's got 4 different carrier oils in it, but no, 3 different carrier oils in it. So 1/3 of that is the plantain. That's why it's, you know, real light. Because I was gonna do all of it, but you couldn't see the flowers, you know, or anything because it was such a dark green.
Yeah.
But
I love it.
Good. I'm so glad.
Show it off. There you go. Look, everybody. How fucking cute.
I'm glad that you liked it.
Yes. It's great. It's all slippery from me, like, messing with it and using it. Yo, so I'm being yelled at that not yelled at, but I'm just being told that I need to talk about this card that I pulled, like, for the daily card of the day.
Okay, yeah.
The Lover's card, right?
Okay.
So my intuition for this card for today, for like everyone's, you know, general, you know, card for the day, whatever the case may be, the message for this is take advantage of this crazy sexual energy. I don't know.
Well, you know what? It's because how the planets are lined up. Yeah, it is, because right now how the planets are lined, we should review our relationships right now. That's friendships and relationships with our significant other.
Definitely.
So, yeah, and you should like meditate on this and see what you need to release. Because, you know, like right now it's all about balance. It's all about transformation, new beginnings. And this energy, it's, you know, because Venus rules Libra.
Yeah.
So, and the moon is in Libra, and then you've got the sun in Aries, and Aries is all about, you know, it's fiery. Yeah. You know, so you combine those, well, that's fiery and passion. Yeah. But, you know, some people, like, there's also, see, I pulled a card, I mean, I did a reading earlier too. And one of the things that came up too was that there are secrets that are being hidden too. Now, this could be secrets within relationships, but secrets within yourself too. You know, like maybe it's something that within a relationship that you don't want to see. Maybe it's something that you do. Maybe you nag all the time, you know, and you think, oh, but it's not my fault. You know, this person does this or this person does that. Well, it's like, no, you need to stop and think about it. And then Aries is going to help us to see that's what's going on. Like Aries is going to give us that confidence that we need to face these problems. And you're right, because of how Venus is ruling, and Libra's all about like relationships. Libra's focus is on relationships. So Aries is more within ourself, our ego, you know, and then Libra is like, no, I care about what this person's feeling and what this person's doing, and am I being good enough? But we also have to think about, like, are we nurturing ourselves, and are we nurturing this person? Are we helping this person grow? Are they helping us? Are they weighing us down like a wet fucking blanket? So do we need to move on and strengthen this relationship, or do we need to let it go? Same thing with friendships. Like, you might have just met a friend, right now, and it's like, oh, you think this friend's great, and then you feel these energies coming on, and it's like, well, I thought me and this friend clicked, but maybe we don't click so well. So bye, Felicia. It's time for you to go. And then you might have this other friend where you're like, well, I just met her. I don't know if we mesh well. And you think, and you're like, no, we do mesh well. That's the friendship I need to strengthen.
Yep.
The other is what I need to, to let go. And it's the same thing with what, baby? Oh, is it? I'm sorry. But that's, we have to, same thing with relationships, and that's what I think that in that card that you're getting is because if you're in that relationship now too, it's like strengthen it, do whatever it takes to nurture that relationship. Think about the now, the present, and not the past. Not but now, and like you said, balance. It's all about the balancing those energies too, the masculine, the feminine, light, dark. It's spiritual. You have to, and that's another thing, that there's a spiritual awakening right now, and we've already talked about this, feeling it, and then whenever I was looking at the charts and like seeing what the energies is going on with the moon, because I'm obsessed with astrology too. So I was like looking at the charts and seeing what was going on, seeing how all the planets were aligned, and I was like, dang, it's a spiritual awakening right now. There's a big movement, going on, and it's either you can jump on it and you can, work on your intuition, or you can let it slip you by, and you do nothing and stay stuck.
Don't sleep. Jump on it.
Jump on it, girl. Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it.
Why am I thinking of Pony by Genuine right now?
You know what? We used to love that song. Oh my goodness. I remember riding around with like 10 girls, me and all my friends riding around in the car with the windows rolled down, jamming out, thinking we were so cool.
Right? Hot
we
shit.
Were doing it, yes.
Who doesn't love that song?
That is good. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that you pulled that card. You're like, I'm getting yelled at.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna be like, I thought you was gonna be like, girl, I got to go. My man is yelling at me.
No, he don't care. No, it was just the messages come in like strong to where it's like, listen, will you just shut up and talk about this? Like, ooh,
And y'all, look, I'm gonna leave NightshadeMoon's Facebook information in the link below too. She is a professional tarot reader. She just opened a business and she is absolutely amazing. How long have you been doing readings?
I've been doing readings for about 15 years.
See? 15 years. That's a long time.
Almost as long as I've been practicing witchcraft. Almost as long.
Yeah, so see, y'all need to definitely check her out. Yeah. So I'll leave all of her information down below. And she does YouTube videos. I'll leave that information down below too, so you can check her out. She's an amazing witch, and she's been practicing for a long ass time.
Well, everyone needs to check out your shop and, shit that you make. So, yeah, put that in the description box. Everybody go to earthsraintrading.com and buy some stuff from her website because it's amazing and you won't be disappointed.
Thank you. Thank you. Look, Shelly said, did everyone have a hard time trying to fall asleep last night with the moon energy? As a matter of fact, yes. Everybody in my house had a hard time falling asleep. Actually, for the past 3 or 4 days.
I was going to say, the last, like, week. I mean,
yeah.
Me, I have insomnia, so I have a hard time falling asleep all the time, but everyone else in my house has been feeling it because it's been, you know, like my son's been up a bunch of times, or, you know, my hubby can't sleep, and yeah, it's been wild.
Everybody in my house too. My son too has been having a lot of trouble. Falling asleep. Yeah, this energy is intense.
It is very intense.
Yeah, I'm loving it though. It is. I mean, it's very interesting. It's wild. It really is. I think because it's so different. It's so, you know, opposing, but it's also like new beginnings. You know, this is a new cycle, and you know, it's transformation and growth, and you know, balance within everything. And so you're trying to get rid of the old to make way, and you know, so I think it's great.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I've been getting a lot of messages, like, or intuitive messages saying, like, you know, you want to do this business, go do it. Go.
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad you said that, because you know what? That's another thing with how the planets are aligned, and it's specifically like online stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's yes, and working with prosperity, abundance, and money workings like new jobs or raises.
Yeah.
All of that is through the roof right now.
Yeah.
You know, and it like careers, you know, not just a job, you know, to pay the bills, but like careers, and you know, do like soul searching and figure out exactly what it is that your soul purpose, you know, like your job, how you're going to affect the world, you know, like for you, it's tarot. It is straight up doing tarot readings.
Yeah, but
you know, for me, it's doing, you know, herbalism, working with herbs, you know, that type of stuff. And you know, I think it is time to jump on it. I think anybody that's, you know, however they're giving back to society and to earth. And I think right now, like we were talking about, this is huge spiritual awakening, the spiritual movement. And I think Mother Earth now, she's like calling all her people. You know, I think like she's calling all her people because like it's time to spread the word. It's time to help. It's time to get everybody involved, get people connected back, you know, so everybody can start opening their third eye and awakening. You know, it's time for this awakening.
Right.
And hey, man, I feel it. Like I'm telling you, I felt whenever at the end of the year, like right at that time when it's, you know, the year's ending, the new year's beginning, I like to do a huge reading where I take like 6 decks and I combine them, and I do a huge reading. It takes me hours to do it, and I'll do it for the year. And the one that I did, it was like there's going to be a huge shift. You know, there's this huge awakening that's going on. And I think we're going to see like major changes though in 2020, I think.
Yeah.
But it's starting this just huge, you know, spiritual awakening, and I feel it. I can't wait to, like, there's so many people that's, you know, starting to connect back with Mother Earth, and people that are going vegan, and you know, which, you know what too, I've noticed on YouTube, and tell me if y'all have noticed this, okay? Maybe it's just me, and I'm not, I mean, well, I am complaining, but my thing is, like, I mean, I thought you should do what makes you happy. You should do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But my thing is, when you've got a huge following on social media, like how is it that you get all these people though to go vegan? And I mean, a lot of people are, I mean, they're doing it for the wrong reason though. You know what I'm saying? It's not, they're not doing it for health, or they're not doing it for the animals. They're just doing it because this person's doing it.
Oh yeah.
You're saying, but anyway, so get all these people, like, I mean, thousands of people to do this, and then they make a video and say, you know, well, I'm not vegan no more, and I eat like animal organs, you know, like, you know, and now, but all these people, they're like, it's this huge war on YouTube though with people that you know, were vegan and not vegan, and then people like vegan, you know, and they're like tearing each other. I mean, they are tearing each other apart. Have you seen that?
Some of it, I don't really, I try not to like subscribe to that stuff. Like, you know, like I just.
This is, some of them were like, yeah, and some of them were people too. I mean, they were like amazing. You know, I mean, big YouTubers that were, you know, a part of this big spiritual movement.
Yeah.
You know, that's, it's crazy. You know, that's, I've unsubscribed from a lot of
really
people. Yeah, like I went through. I'm telling you, it's new changes. Like I'm out with the old, and I started.
We'll have to talk about that separately.
It's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Going on with that.
Yo, so what the craziest thing too, all this like buildup of all this energy going on, like, you know, the main thing that's been shocking the hell out of me, and you know, there's always things that'll pop up in your like witchery life, your like witchy life or whatever, your magical life that'll still shock the hell out of you. But like for the longest time, I'm telling you, like I've been practicing and working with tarot for what, 15 years almost, right? And I've done readings for people and everything like that, but like to finally have it click intuitively is what shocked me. You know what I mean? Where all of a sudden the pictures start making sense, and like, you know, there's a story to be told. So like, you know, because some people be watching me and they'll know that I've said in the past that I am terrible with tarot cards. Not anymore, for whatever reason. It finally clicked. But I guess like practicing and meditation and stuff like that has really helped. And I don't look at the little books, you know, and some people might disagree with my interpretation or my intuitive, you know, interpretation of the cards, because they don't match up with a general card meaning that like is like for like an all around, everybody uses this general card reading, or it doesn't match up with whatever the book says. And you know what? I don't give a shit what the book says. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, because sometimes
it's all intuitive, and it's whatever you feel intuitively, not the book is what the author feels intuitively or whatever.
Right. Yeah, you know, I've got several of my books even say that. They say, several of them say like don't even start reading the book first. Like go through the deck and, you know, see how it feels. Like, what does this picture invoke within you? You know, and then write it down. You know, and then you can use the book, you know, like as a reference, or you know, if you want to see, you know, what they were meaning, you know, for this card, and so forth, so on.
Well, another thing too is like, you know, so many people get so hung up on what the card meanings say in the books. Now, when it comes to tarot, hell yeah, I've been there. I was there too. You know, you just get so hung up on what the book says the cards are supposed to mean, you know. But it's never, when you really get into it, it's not about that, you know.
Yeah.
So it's wild. I don't know. I'm trying.
See, that's how it is with plants too. You know, like using plants, and I mean like plants within your magic practice. You know, it's the same thing where people will use plants and they go by the book, and then, you know, they say this, no, you can't use it for this. It has to be for this, this, and this, because this is what this book says. You know, and it's like, well, no. I use it this way, you know. I'm cool with you using it that way. You use it however you see fit, you know, but this is how I use it.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's cool. So you think the meditation helped you? Because I think too that a lot of times, especially when you've been doing it a while, like I think the small things like meditating every day.
Yes.
It can, like, we take that for granted because we've done it. You know, and like you've done it for so much, you know, that it's like doing these, like going outside and grounding and centering yourself and, you know, protecting yourself. It's like, oh, well, you know, you've been doing it for so long. It's like, you know, you know what you're doing. You just want to get stuff done, you know, and you don't really think about that anymore.
Right.
You know, I think that's how meditation is. I think it's amazing though. Like I make myself Even if I don't feel like it, I make myself meditate.
Me too. You know what's the craziest, the funniest thing, and people are probably gonna laugh at me, but you know what what I do to make sure that I meditate every single day is I literally listen to it while I'm falling asleep every single night.
Hey, you know what? I do that in the morning and at night. I do both. So in the morning I do a guided one for, like, it's for sleep, but it's a guided meditation to, go to sleep, but to center yourself, ground, release energy, that kind of stuff. And then in the morning I do a gratitude meditation that's normally like 10 minutes. And I normally do that while I'm still laying in bed. So I do that before I even get out. And then I do yoga. And then I do my own meditation. And that's what I do every single day. And then the meditation that I do on myself. Now, sometimes I will astral travel, head rise. Sometimes I'll just do a meditation. Sometimes I'll go and, meet my goddess or guides, something like that. But I always do that first. But I feel like, and this is just, me personally, but I feel like I want to do my gratitude, meditation every day, because that gets me in the mind frame, that I know to be in. And then, but I think doing yoga and then doing the meditation after yoga, because my body is so relaxed and I am so grounded.
Yeah.
That you don't have to think, you ain't got to calm that monkey mind down. It's just, there's no thought. You can just lay back and you are good. Your breathing is already so slow, and man, it's great.
I know, right?
I met a new, actually it was this morning, I met a new, I'm almost certain she is my ancestor, but she's going to be a spirit guide that I've never met her before. This completely new. This came through this morning, and I was going to meet my spirit guides and, just talk with them since it's spring equinox, and I was, going to do a little gratitude thing with them, but I do it on the astral plane. So that's what I was doing, and it was this little girl that came to me, and I could tell I can tell, like, she's way, way older than I am, and just how she was dressed too. She is very old, but how she, was talking to me and stuff. Yeah, I think she is definitely going to be one of my spirit guides. And she was so cute too. She had like long jet black hair, and it was just ringlets, and it was real, real long. So I think that would probably be like on my mother's side. But I'm going to look into it and see if there was somebody, that looked like that in my family.
Yeah, that's,
and see, because that's
really
cool. Yeah.
I don't know what it is with ancestors too. Like, I really felt like I was in here doing, like, some O-Star ritual type spell work stuff going on, more gratitude offering type deal stuff, and it's when we were texting earlier, and I literally could feel, and I didn't have my ancestor altar fired up or nothing. Like, I didn't have it lit up. None of the candles were lit, and because I feel that's loud as shit.
That's all the way in the back of the house.
Oh. So, like, I don't like light up my ancestor altar every day unless I feel like doing it, or I feel that I'm called to kind of just do it. So, like, I literally could feel them, like, their hands on my shoulders, and, like, feel them, like, hand on my head, and it's just something. I just feel them behind me. So that's why I made sure that I, like, lit that bitch up tonight, and, like, they were.
Yeah, they're there. I will even smell cigarette smoke, because my papa always had a cigarette out of it. Well, both of my grandpas, both of them, always had a cigarette hanging out of their mouth. But it's my papa West that he always comes through. Like, he always comes through. But we were so, so, so close. He passed away when I was a little bit older, and so we were really, really close. So I will smell cigarettes all the time with him, and I'm like, yep.
That's my grandma too.
Yeah.
She smoked her ass off. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you both of them. The first time I ever smoked a cigarette was with my papa.
Oh.
And you know what? He gave me chewing tobacco one time.
Oh.
Girl, it set my mouth on fire too. I was young and I was like, I want to try that, because I wanted to do everything my papa was doing.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, he knew. So he was like, okay, yeah, you can try it. So I watched him. I put it in my mouth just like he did. Put it on my lip. Girl, it was burning.
Oh.
It was burning my lips so bad.
The first time I ever was with a couple of the guys at the firehouse, and when I was in with the fire department, they were doing it, and I was like, let me try that shit. They're like, don't swallow it or you'll be green and puking. I didn't swallow it though. Like, I'm like, I ain't doing that. I ain't trying to puke. I don't throw up no matter what. Like, I will do whatever I have to not throw up, Yeah, and it wasn't really a big deal. Like, it didn't, but I was already a cigarette smoker at the time. So
yeah. I was young. I sure was. I think, let's see. I think it's just the pagan male that's in here with us. I think everybody else has been gone, but it's an hour.
Damn.
Yeah, can you believe that? That went fast.
That did go fast. Everybody pieced out.
Yep, everybody pieced out. I didn't see where, oh yeah, Shelly said it was strong energy. I couldn't fall asleep at all. Oh, and then Dogland said same. But yeah, I guess they're gone. Yeah. So, but we touched on, we talked about what we did, what we did. I don't guess we talked about anything else, but we chatted. It was good.
Yeah, it's a chat.
Yeah.
We talk about whatever the hell floats into our heads.
Yeah, but I like doing that.
Me too.
Sometimes I want stuff where, like, if we're going to talk about the elements or like talk about protection or, talk about working with spirits or, anything like that, I think it's cool to, like have a structured thing where we know what we're going to talk about and stuff. But I think like this, I love doing these kind of chats where they're just laid back and you talk about whatever you feel.
Me too.
Good. And we talked about the equinox. We talked about the planets and the energies and your card reading. That was good. Yeah, girl.
I know I'm sitting here playing with a tire from one of my little man's broken monster trucks. It just totally snapped. I'm sitting here playing with it.
Did he do it today? It snapped today? While he was playing?
We had it outside, and this is one of his newer ones too. We had it outside, and we were playing with it in the grass and the dirt and stuff. But then I guess at some point after we brought everything in is when he comes into me and asks if it can be fixed.
Oh,
asking.
I don't make stuff like they used to.
I know. He's asking me if I can make sure that Daddy tries to fix it. Now I don't know that it's fixable, to be honest, but
yeah,
Shoot,
he probably has so many he won't even remember that one.
I don't know. He's like an elephant, dude. He remembers everything.
That's how my child is with his toys too. Like
any little thing he remembers.
Yep. And remember stuff too. Like he can remember when we went places when he was itty bitty.
Oh yeah.
And remember every bit of that.
Yep. Yeah, he remembers our old apartment, like that we haven't lived in what, like over years.
Wow. He was itty bitty.
He was
yeah.
He's like our old house. That's our old house. If he sees like old pictures on my Facebook or something, oh, that's our old house.
Wow. Yeah, that's how mine is too. Like graphic memory. What? Yeah. Yeah. Well, you ready to get off of here? I know that you got to get up early in the morning.
Oh, I'm getting messaged about what time we went live. Noah's messaging me, asking me what time. We're live now still, Noah. But you're not. He's not on. He was asking me on Facebook if he get his butt on here, he'd see us.
That's right. That's right.
He was going to try to see us and try to jump in.
Oh.
I know people had reached out too, saying, oh, like, damn, I'm at work. And I'm like, well, if you can pop in and say hi, that'd be cool, But
yeah. And maybe they'll watch it. maybe they'll watch it later. Let's see. I forgot about putting it on Instagram until today. I put the live stream up, I think yesterday that we were going live. And then I got busy and I completely forgot. And then I thought about it this morning.
Yeah, I seen it. You put it on.
I put it up and I said, well, it's all right that people can watch it, later. Maybe people are doing stuff, for the equinox. And I know a lot of people do this weekend too, when they have more time, to do it instead of on the actual day. I always do stuff on the day and then I end up doing stuff on the weekend too. So like if it's not raining, I will plant stuff this weekend.
Yeah.
And whatever I can plant indoors, Now I'll throw some wildflowers out, like some wildflower seeds out for the bees and butterflies. But everything else I'll plant indoors.
Right. Yeah.
I can
plant stuff inside too. Whatchamacallit. It would have been nice to have a special guest tonight, but
Yeah, I know. I asked.
Yeah. Too much going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without saying, I don't want to say too much or say any names or anything.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, so that was cool. We got plenty of time, for other people to join us. That'll be fine because I love doing these with you. Hey, there's Noah.
He came in.
Hey, Noah. Yeah, there he is.
He made it. We were getting ready to cut this off.
Yeah. Thank you for jumping on here and supporting us, Noah.
Yes.
Where have you been? We love watching your videos, and I have not seen no new video from you in a while. So what's going on there?
Spill it.
You remember when they all would do lives?
I know.
Him, everybody, and now nobody does lives no more.
Everybody's quiet, and you know what? You and me, we haven't really been much up either.
Oh, I know when we did our winter solstice video, that's the last time I had posted a video until I just started back. But man, I got so busy.
That was the last time
I couldn't do it, and I guess that's what's going on with everybody else.
Yeah. What did he say? He didn't
answer? He said, yes, absolutely. Sorry, it's all right.
Sorry,
all right.
Cut out.
We forgive you this time.
This time?
Yeah, this time.
That's funny.
He said that he's been working so much.
Oh, I'm sure.
We feel you. We've been working too.
Yep.
We get it. We do. We're just giving you a hard time.
I just got messaged today. I had a date set up in my calendar for later this week to follow up about the follow up with the one bar that I did readings at a couple weeks ago. Well, if I didn't hear anything from her before the end of this week, I was going to follow up. Well, she messaged me today asking me to come back next week, so I'm super stoked about that.
Oh, that's good.
She's got more people interested too, so I'm excited.
Yeah, that's awesome. Maybe you can start doing, every week. That would be great to start doing readings.
Open to jump to the different ones in my area to do that as well as doing private, readings and stuff. So
yeah, that would be great. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, well, you want to go? I know that you've got to get up early in the morning, and we can go, and maybe we can plan this. Maybe we'll do another live soon, and we can plan it, and I can go ahead and announce it at the beginning of the week, and maybe we can do it on the weekend or something when people are off work and all that good jazz.
Yeah, definitely.
Feel like all I do is work. All right, well, thank y'all so much for stopping by and joining us on this live stream. I hope that you all have a wonderful night, and until next time, I hope y'all all fly high, motherfuckers. Peace out.
Woo. See you. Thank you, everybody.
You say your bye, Ashley.
Bye.
Yes. All right, bye, guys.
Later.
I don't know how to turn this. Oh, here we go.